Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video, and today we've got what I just got accepted for. So I got accepted for the Wells Fargo cashback card and the Citi custom cash. So I'm going to tell you guys why I think that these are two of among the best no annual fee cashback cards around right now. So for one, the Wells Fargo gives you 2% cash back on everything. So we're just going to dive right into this. And they also have an intro bonus. So you also see that the Citi Double Cash gives you 2% back on everything. There's a lot of other cards that give you 1.5% back on everything. Or some cards like the Sally Mae gives you 2% back on your student loan. Or something like a Schwab card might get you 2% back, but it goes into your brokerage account. This is just straight up cash back. And then there's an intro bonus where you can spend $1,000 down here and you get $200 back. So obviously that is a 20% return on your money. How I plan to get that is I plan to just put a little bit more money into my basically escrow, but I'm going into my homeowner's insurance. So I'm going to just pay that out a little bit further. I'm going to go in and I'm going to pay my HO out a little bit further with the other card because this is a $1,000 expense that I need and the other one is a $750 expense. So down here, this is on NerdWallet. We've got pros and cons down here. Pros are high reward rate, can't talk today, no annual fee, and intro APR period. I don't really care about that one because I don't plan to pay any interest anyways. But if you do have something that you need to roll over, there could be an intro, and this could be a benefit to you. So 0% APR for 15 months. You could roll that over. They'll have a little fee that you have to roll it over with. But if you don't plan to pay any interest on your credit card anyways, this stuff doesn't really matter. Okay, cons, no bonus categories. So this is just going to be a straight 2% on everything. But just got approved for this. This will be in my mailbox in a couple days. Okay, the next one is the Citi Custom Cash over here. So Citi Custom Cash is also pretty awesome because it gives you 5% in rotating categories. So moving down here into the quick facts, quick maths. I don't know if you guys even got that reference. Quick facts down here. You can earn $200 in cash back after spending $750 on the card. That's awesome. That is about, let's do the calculation here. All right, so we're getting about a 27% return on this spend, okay? And like I said, I'm going to put that in my HOA. It's something that I spend anyways, right? I have to pay my light bill. I got to pay my HOA bill. I got to pay my phone bill. There's all these bills that I can just put these spends into, and then I don't have to pay them for a couple months. I can just stack up the money. But first, we're going to get that 27% back. So moving on down here into pros and cons, we've got no annual fee. That is a big pro down here. 5% bonus categories. We will get into that. Intro APR period. We already talked about that. You have a 0% APR intro period. So cons, low rate outside of bonus categories. So it's only going to get you 1% back on all of your other purchases. And the other con is it requires good/excellent credit. So my credit was pretty good. My credit was about 788 before I applied for these two cards. It might go down for a little bit, but then after a while, it will trend back up. Really quickly, if you already know about how to get an 850 credit score, hit this timestamp right here that's on the screen and you can skip this portion of the video. But basically, to get a perfect credit score, the optimal amount of cards is 21 credit cards. But right now I'm at 12 credit cards, so I need to get 9 more and then I will have that 21. But realistically, I also have other lines of credit, but that is not the purpose of this video. Okay, so moving on down to these fixed categories. Okay, so all of these are something that you could spend money on the card, like grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, streaming services, drugstores, home improvements, fitness clubs, select travel, select transit, and live entertainment. So what you're going to want to do is look at your other cards and see what do they earn. So on my gold card, I already earned 4% there. So maybe I want to use it on that. Maybe I don't. I only earned 4% on my Costco card for gas stations. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be a gas card. This is going to get me 5% back on my gas and it's going to have no annual fee. You got drugstores over here, but if you wanted to do drugstores, if you spend a lot of money at drugstores, you should get the Walgreens card because it gets you 10% back on all Walgreens branded products. Home improvement stores, you should probably get the Lowe's card, which we'll get into later on in this video. Fitness clubs, that could be a good one if you have a more expensive fitness club. If you have like the, what's that one called? The Equinox or something like that. If you're going to a really expensive gym, this could be good for you. Travel, you can get a pretty good travel rate out of your American Express Platinum or something like the Chase Sapphire Reserve. But anyways, you see down here there's a couple categories. I probably would tend towards this gas category because I get 4% right now on gas, so that's a little bit of an upgrade there for me, as well as this upgrade, this intro bonus. So that is that. These are the next two cards that I'm thinking about going into next, probably after December when some of the inquiries fall off of my credit. So this is the US Bank Cash Plus. So you got 5% back on rotating categories. These categories include things like clothing stores, electronic stores, sporting gyms, fitness centers, furniture stores, utilities. So basically it's just giving me another way to get 5% back on my purchases. And as we see here in the quick facts, we can earn up to $550 in the first year of cash back. So $150 bonus after spending $500 on the card, that is going to be a 30% return on your money there. I'm going to probably do the same thing, just drop it into a phone bill, drop it into some type of bill, and just pay that out ahead and get that return immediately. It's almost like selling an option there. And 5% back on your first $2,000 in eligible purchases, and you're able to get $100 back per quarter. So let me basically show you what that looks like. So we'll go back into the calculator here. If you can get $100 per quarter and you're getting 5% back, what that looks like is 100 divided by 0.05. So you can spend up to $2,000 on the card, right? So that's exactly what that says right there. So pros. High rewards rate, all right? So you can get 5% back on the different categories. You probably have to go in there and activate those. So moving up here into the description, you get to choose 2 5% back categories per quarter, and you get to choose 1 unlimited 2% cash back per quarter. So like we said down here, $2,000 is the maximum, so you can get $100 cash back on $2,000. That's $100, right? So you can get $400 in cash back from 5% each quarter, or each year rather. So the pros, high rewards rate, so you're going to get those 2 5% cash categories back. You're going to get bonus cash categories, so no annual fee. That is obviously a big pro. And then the intro APR period on balance transfers is good. If you are currently in credit card debt, you can get that intro APR bonus, right? 0% for 12 billing cycles. So next thing is cons. Complex rewards require maintenance. So basically it's saying that you have to go in there and you have to make sure that you are actually staying on top of this. But a good way to stay on top of this is through max rewards. And I'm not just shilling this because it's something that I get a benefit from, but I do, full disclosure, get a benefit from it if you do sign up with my link in the description. But it'll just tell you, and if you get gold, it'll just activate these things for you. It'll activate your bonus categories for you. So you do have to actually go in there and activate your categories. So that is one con, is that it requires some effort. Okay, foreign transaction fees, that is another one. I guess if you are going overseas, you're going to have to use a different card because it does have some foreign transaction fees. Moving into this last card, I actually had to re-record this because I accidentally recorded the Lowe's purchase card. So this is the American Express business card from Lowe's. So you'll get a 5% discount just like the store card, and you'll get 3 points per dollar on restaurants, supply stores, U.S. wireless telephone services. Some of these are decent, but it's not really that much better than what you get with other cards. And besides the 5% back, you also get 2 points at Lowe's, and you get 1% back on other spending through points. But the only problem with that seems to be that you can only redeem them at Lowe's. Okay, so you can only redeem them for Lowe's gift cards or American Express gift cards. Just like some of the other American Express gift cards, they come in denominations of $25. So it starts at $25, goes to $50 and $100. One other cool thing down here, it looks like you do get $100 in cash back upon approval, and that will be received as a statement within 8 to 12 weeks. So to sum everything up, we've got the Wells Fargo that gives you 2% back on everything. We've got the Citi Custom Cash that gives you 5% back on your category that you decide to spend on. We have the Lowe's card, which gives you 5% off at Lowe's, and it gives you 2 points back at Lowe's, and it'll give you 1 point for all your spending outside of Lowe's, 3% on those restaurants and those other purchasing categories. And we also have the US Bank Plus here. I'm editing this video and realized that I used the wrong card, but it gives you that 5% back on 2 categories up to $2,000, and it gives you unlimited cash back, 2% back on any other category. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, got some value out of this. I'm going to continue editing the video, and then I will see you guys in the next video.